to the Random Cebuano, or TRC, where we talk about random fact, events, and anything under the sun about Cebu. This is your host, Mikey, and joined together with my partner T.
That's right. Yay! Hello. And today we are going to talk about everything, the scope of what do you call this, gender in dating. Like, since we're both at the opposite genders, we're going to share our thoughts about it from the guy's perspective and the girl's perspective.
But
Right?
take note, guys. These are all our biases, all right. So these are not in any way trying to generalize or stereotype men and women. These answers or questions come from
True,
our
true.
perspective and then come from our biases. So if you have any anger towards what we say or what we've commented, then just please forgive us. All right, T, take it away.
Or feel free to, or feel free to, what do you call this, to air it out on the comment section.
Right. Don't
okay?
don't forget to leave
So,
a comment.
I'm gonna start now. Yeah, leave a like and then subscribe. So I'm gonna start with questions. As we know, like being sexist and all, like that's like what do you call this? Like the norm, but like girls are more expressive. They're more talkative. They're more. I mean, they put out their feelings more. So I'm gonna ask a guy that is Mikey right now.
Right here.
What do you think? What do you think about the one who asks on a first date?
What do you mean?
Like the one who asks a person on a first date. Like, for example, what do you think about like making the first move? How about that?
Well, guys always wish that girls would sometimes make the first move because women can send really mixed signals and you just don't know if she's into you or if she's not into you. I don't know. So,
Like, what are you feeling during that time? Whenever you make a first move, by the way.
oh, okay. There are two words that repeat at the back of my mind every time I ask a girl out. It's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Like,
Okay. What are you feeling during that time? Like, why do you have that? Like, why do you have that two words in your head? Like the oh shit.
oh man.
Like at the back of your head. What are you feeling? Yeah.
I think at the back of my head, it's always the feeling of everybody does not like to get rejected. Like it's one of the worst feelings in the world.
True.
And like being rejected is like a major setback or something. It makes us feel incomplete.
Charot. Okay, all right. So basically, when you make the first move, you are scared of being rejected.
Right. Yes. Of course. Yes.
Just like what a lot of movies, in a guy's perspective, always portray.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they're scared of the girl saying no.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, all right. So, like for us women, I mean, let's base it from what do you call this, the modern day, because it was so different. Dating way back then is so different from now, right?
Right.
So before it was always the guy asking, but now, what if a girl asks you out first?
Whoa. Then I'd be
How
like,
would you react? Cause that would be so different.
yeah, that would be really different. But like at first I'd be shocked, and then like I'd be like, oh, but why is she into me though?
See, you have two, what do you call this, negative reactions to you asking, making the first move, or to the girl asking the first move, right? There's always skepticism.
Yeah, there's always self-doubt involved. Like, is this part of a
Yeah.
prank? Is this a joke? Are you making fun of me?
A prank.
Like,
Okay. Before I proceed to share, I want to ask you: have you tried making the first move?
of course,
Of course.
of course. How else would I?
Have you tried? I mean, I'm just being clear, but
Right.
like,
Okay.
how about this? Have you tried like a girl did the first move?
Oh, wait. I gotta think hard about that one.
Yeah. Think deep. Think deep.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay,
There
okay. So
have
that
been
is an experience. Uh-huh.
there have been times though when they send signals and it feels like it's the
Mm-hmm.
first move. But then like if you're
Mm-hmm.
saying the first move like hey you want to go out like those exact words
Yeah.
or like any variation of those words, then no. But I have been invited to something wherein like the girl was into me and then but she didn't want to say it outright. You get what I mean?
See? Okay, so you've tried. Okay, yeah, yeah. So you've tried a girl making
Yeah,
the first
so
move. Okay.
yeah, I've
I
experienced it, but not like directly, hey, you want to go out with me? No, not that, not those words.
directly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, not directly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I might have been invited to a
I mean,
concert
human
once or
as
a
we
drinking
are.
session.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right. So that was like a women's language of first move, but not all though.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
all are like that.
of
Like
course.
based on the girl's perspective though, like when a guy asks them out, like the guy making the first move, I don't know, because it's usually the norm is the guy always asks the girl out first, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, but like,
I don't
how
know,
do you
maybe
feel
uh
if a
huh.
guy asks you out?
First, the audacity. I'm kidding. No. For first would be I would think about the boldness of the move. Like when you're talking, right? Like maybe you've been chatting for maybe a week, I guess, and then you've been hanging out, and then maybe if the guy asks me out, and then maybe I would say yes because we had a connection. But if it's like I just knew you today, and then you would invite me to something, that would be weird.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know you that much enough. Maybe you'd kidnap me and put me in your trunk. I don't want to die today. So yeah,
Oh yeah, oh
there
yeah.
there are trust issues in
Right,
there.
right.
Yeah,
That
like
that's
you don't know what's going on in the guy's mind, right?
yeah, exactly. Well, that's the difficulty of like I don't want to say it, but like being a woman because like safety is always an issue.
Yeah,
Like you don't normally
yeah,
see women
true.
walking around the streets at like 2 in the morning because they fear for their lives or
Yeah, there's
their
always a companion, like
yeah.
with other friends. Yeah,
Well, that's why
which should not be like. Uh,
that's why I advocate like women
that's a
always
different
learn
topic.
martial arts.
True.
So if any
Yeah,
ladies
self defense.
listening to this, I suggest you learn some
Mm-hmm.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu for self-defense. Some martial
For
arts.
Arnis, the most basic one. Yeah, because the world is not safe anymore out there. Like even though we wear decent clothes, it's not always the clothes that makes us who we are, and
No,
it's
definitely
always
not.
no, we always victim blame. It's sad, but yeah. Anyways, so moving
Moving
on
on,
back to the
moving on,
topic.
moving on.
What do you call this? Like, what do you call this? Women getting asked out. We are actually, I don't know. I say this from my friends, like their experiences and my experience. We always try to avoid creeps.
Come
That's
again.
why if you give out creepers,
Oh, okay.
creeps.
Right, right.
Yeah. So when you give out a creep kind of vibe,
A creepy vibe.
we tend to stay away from you.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like
So we tend to stay away from you.
it's
Yeah.
watching out for Jeepers Creepers.
Well, it depends on the woman.
Right, obviously, yeah, of course. Some
Mm-hmm.
people can be dense and not notice creeps
Yeah.
and stuff.
Or they can be really outgoing. We'll never know. They can be really friendly.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah. So for us women, for us girls or women, when we do make the first move, maybe based on my experience, I've tried making the first move to a guy because he was so torpe. So I had to do something about it, right?
Right,
Like if
right.
you're interested in a person, you do something about it. Not like you what do you call this? Chase after each other, dakop mo. That's
You broke the
just
stereotype. Congrats.
tiring. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, not all ladies do that. Like even though they like a person so much for how many years, they still won't make the first move.
Yeah. They just, or
And
some of
that's
them
just
like to
life.
lead us on, you know, like to play with our emotions.
Oh, oh, yeah. There are girls who are like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to tell you that, Mikey, but there are.
Some, that's
We've
what you
all
call like
experienced that.
manipulative.
I'm not gonna deny that, but I think every woman has had an experience of paasahing someone,
Yeah, exactly.
leading on someone. Like I personally have experienced that, but it's not usually for the reasons that guys think
Which is,
it is. Which is okay. So for my experience, like you kind of like the guy, okay? Like you kind of have feelings for a guy.
mm-hmm.
Like it's always the guy, but yeah, like most of the time it's always the guy who makes the first move. So you kind of like a guy, you tend to what do you call this? Give that guy a chance. You hang out, you go out, you chat, something
Right,
like
you
that.
get to
You
know
try
them,
to find things like yeah,
see
you
if they're a
try to
creep or
give a chance.
something.
You get to know them. Or maybe there's something there. You give a chance, like maybe you what do you call this? It's like a hidden match, but you haven't seen that yet because you haven't explored yet with that person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then when you gave that a chance, you gave that time, but it didn't really work out.
Right.
Maybe that's the time when the girl lets go and the guy thinks, nah, they were just playing them.
Yeah, or like paasa.
But not all have.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, pasa, that
Or
word
you know, this
pasa.
could be like you finding out red flags or something, right?
Yeah, that. Yeah. I don't like this. We can't jive. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give this a chance anymore. So move on to the next, or
Like,
what?
oh
Like,
my
do
God.
my own thing.
He listens to K-pop or something.
Hey, what's wrong with people listening?
No.
to
I'm just
K-pop? I
saying.
mean, we
I'm
have
just
our
saying.
own.
Some people don't like people who
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to
true.
K-pop. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not. This isn't anything
you-
against people who listen to K-pop or anything. That's just an example.
Yeah, just an example. Oh, or how about this? Like, for my experience, I mean, for my personal, what do you call this? Interest. What do you call this? I don't like a guy who's not good in English. Like the moment, like we're chatting, he's good looking, something like that. He has great humor. The moment he has a grammatical error in chat or in talking,
That's a big yikes.
yeah, big. Goodbye. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do my own thing again. So yeah, I think that's basically it. I don't know. Some girls, I guess, are paasa because I've been in that position too.
Mhm.
Like what do you call this? Like you know, giving a chance. You like give a chance, thinking that something might work because it's like
Because you're attractive.
attracted in a way, but not all the way, guys.
No, yeah.
Like,
I
it's
mean, like you find facial features approving, attitude a little bit approving,
Yeah.
maybe not. And then,
Yeah.
So
But-
you're semi-attractive.
but you just don't click. Yeah, semi-attracted to the person, but what do you call this? Gonna gang, they're treating you right, so you stay.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
Right, right.
but you're not fully attracted to the person, so I don't think it's a paasa in a way, but it's like I don't know how to fully what do you call this? I don't know how to fully explain this.
Okay, let's just say
or justify
it's
this act.
let's just say it's like a trial period. A
Yeah,
15-day trial period.
or what do you call this? Free trial.
Hi, do you
or
want to
whatnot.
renew
It's
your
like,
subscription to our relationship?
do you wanna go Spotify Premium free 30 days, something like that, or whatever? Yeah. So I think that's the girl side,
Right.
but it's unfair. I know it's unfair for the guys.
Exactly. But you know,
Right?
if you could
it's
just
like a reserve.
well, if you could just tell us it's not working out, then yeah. That would be a big help.
Okay, question, Mikey. There's always that word. Yes, you're dating, but you're not officially together. There's that term called collect and select. Have you done that? Like, what do you feel about that? Like, for sure, guys chat a lot of girls during a period of time,
Mm-hmm.
but there's the one that's leading the race. But for example, you're like chatting 3 girls
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and that's understandable. Like, why not?
Yeah.
You're single, go mingle.
Exactly.
But there's always that one person who's leading. But in the girls' side, they kind of find it, what do you call this? Like weird, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I've always
if
wondered
you're
about that.
dating me, some girls would say, yeah, some girls would say if you're dating me, you should only talk to me, something like that. Like I don't fully
Yeah.
agree with that though. I'm kind of in the guy's side right now. Sorry. Oh my
So is
goodness.
this really
But
like
yeah,
he
like
said, she said, she
mhm.
said, or like he said, he said?
It's like he said, okay, I'm gonna try to do like what do you call this? Like girls judging side, but I can't. Like working on
Well, I
radio,
don't. Yeah,
I
exactly.
learned to
Because
be non-biased.
I don't really agree. I don't really agree with
With
the
what?
you can't talk to other women part of the relationship.
Mhm.
Like if you're dating
Yeah.
someone, like, and then the girl says you can't talk to this girl, and I'm like, why the fuck not?
Yeah,
We're
because
adults.
you're
It's
not
not
in a
like I'm cheating on
relationship.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
True.
yeah.
True. But how about
Well,
this?
it's not
How
always.
about?
Well, let's say for example, like you guys
Mhm.
are in a relationship already,
Mhm.
and then she says
Okay.
like, you can't talk to this girl because of blah blah blah, and I'm like, why not?
Mhm.
We're both adults, and then like we're both responsible adults, and I'm not cheating on you. I'm just catching up with this friend of mine, blah blah blah. Why do women always assume that we're
Hmm.
cheating?
Okay, all right,
All right,
okay.
think hard
Why do
about it.
women assume you're cheating when you're talking to other girls in a relationship? You're already
Yeah,
in a relationship.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, personally, personally, I'm not gonna say like in general for all the girls, but for me personally, I don't like when I have a boyfriend and then my boyfriend is talking to another girl, even though they're friends. Like I'm okay if if my boyfriend talks to a girl that I know, like we're friends with a girl. I'm okay with that. Like I know her, she's not gonna do anything. Like we want, I mean, for us women, we want to feel secure in a relationship, you know? Like,
Yeah, but
where
that's
did we
not.
start off at first, right? Like, think about this, Mikey. Like, there was a reason that maybe in your past experience that your girlfriend felt threatened with that woman you were talking to because where did you start with your girlfriend? You started off as talking, right? You started off as friends. So what
Mm-hmm.
happens to that talking with a certain girl that you're quote unquote friends with when it prolongs in the long run?
Yeah,
Prolongs in
but
the long run.
it's
So redundant.
yeah, but it's not like we're talking every day with a girl.
So yeah,
It's
that's
just
my
like,
question to you.
like some kumusta shit, like how are you, where are you now, some catching up, brother.
Uh huh.
And then girls are
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah.
like you're cheating on me. I'm like, Jesus,
Oh
no.
well.
I'm just, this is a friend.
Well, if you're what do you call this? If you secure your feelings or reassure her with your feelings, like she knows that you're really friends. Like you don't see that person in a relationship kind of way. Because I mean, you have friends who are girls. I have friends who are guys, and I see some guys that are just you're just there. You're my friend. Hello, friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't see any
We have that too.
yeah. So just I don't know. Yeah. So it's like it's a matter of assurance. It's not a matter of being kind of you talking to a girl, ba. It's a matter of assurance. It's the side of
Right.
relationship, not the relationship between the friend and the boyfriend. Ng gani.
So it's basically
It's
the
there's an inside turmoil happening in the relationship, I guess.
right. So it's basically the girl's insecurities.
It's a matter of you fixing your relationship.
What?
Yeah, that. And the guy not doing anything about those insecurities. Yes.
All right.
Do
all
you
right, all right.
agree?
I semi agree. I semi agree, but not fully
Okay.
agree.
Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, okay, all right. I mean, we have different experiences, like in relationships. Maybe that certain girl had a bad experience way back then, and then it kind of developed in her. and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's eating her consciousness all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it really depends on people, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Like there are some girlfriends who are cool with their boyfriends talking to other people.
Right.
I, for one, personally, I don't like it, but I just let it be sometimes. I sometimes accept it or not. Like, kapoy bitaw.
Right. Exactly.
Well, like, it really depends on a person. Okay, how about this? How about this? Still on dating.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel about who's taking the bill, like paying for the certain date, like that word na lang, paying for
Is this like, are we in a relationship or are we just going out?
dating,
Oh, okay, dating.
dating. Yeah, going out. Yeah.
It would definitely be nice if we split it, but since
Mm-hmm.
there's this psychological thing with paying for a date that like assures women that the
Mm-hmm.
man can provide. No, definitely. This is backed up by research. This is backed up by
Yeah.
research. Like
Yeah. That's bullshit.
no, it is not like it's not like it's
Yeah.
not about like money or like she wants or she's a gold digger or something. It's not that. It's that
Uh-huh.
she wants to be reassured that the man can provide.
Oh, it's like a test.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's weird because I took the woman's side now.
Huh. Huh. Yeah, we shifted. It's supposed to be he said, she said. And now he thinks that she, oh, I don't know how to say it. Okay, I don't know. I'm against the women's side for this
No, I'm not for it.
personally.
I'm
Uh-huh.
personally like wish we could just split it, but then like psychologically, like
It's backed up
yeah, you have to
psychologically. Yeah.
you have to shell out some cash in order to prove to
Ah.
them that you are willing. Yeah, that's
Ah.
one thing they
Hmm.
cited in the research. It's like a proving ground to show like you can make
Yeah.
sacrifices or something, something around that.
Yeah.
Something around that.
Oh, so sometimes it's unconscious, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some are
I
just,
mean-
just there for the free food.
Free food.
Earth Nadash.
It's like network marketing. Or oh, for you guys, there's no free lunch at all in this world. But yeah, I guess unconsciously siguro.
Subconsciously.
I
you
at some
mean.
point, yeah, subconsciously. Sorry, at some point, in my womanhood, charot, I think I have had that thought, I guess, but I didn't know I had that certain thought. Like I was hoping for the guy to pay for it, but I'm well capable of paying for myself.
Right, exactly.
Like I would agree with you. Like we should like pay for our own thing. Like we should pay for our own meal, whatnot. So yeah, I guess muna siya. I agree with you.
Right.
That's it.
Nice.
But naalang J uban nga magpalibre. Uy, by the way, there are some guys who actually wants to be the one who will be treated, diba?
Exactly, yes.
I mean,
I want to be
you want to
treated.
be spoiled, right? Yeah, you want
For
to be
anybody
spoiled
listening,
by a certain.
buy me a coffee.
Uh-huh. Buy him black coffee. Okay. Like, what do you think about that, ba? Like, if you're being spoiled by, for example, your girlfriend,
I feel
how do you
I feel
feel?
pampered.
Manganad ka in a way. Like,
Well, for me, definitely not.
would you? Okay.
Cause
Alright.
like
Because there are some people. Yeah.
I like to spend for her as well. If I had a girlfriend.
Wow. Guys, Mikey is single. But anyways, what do you call this? Spending for a person. What do you feel about that?
Well, I only like really shell out money if if we're in a relationship already, because I'm assured that my money won't go to waste.
Yeah,
Because
true. It's like an investment.
yeah, exactly. To make it sound
Okay, gotcha.
Because like if I just go on a date and then spend like $1,000, $2,000 and then just
Mm-hmm.
get ghosted, then that'll really ruin my day.
Aw. Aw. Well, at least you had a good time, I guess. I'm so sorry if
I'm
that ever happened to you, to all the guys out there.
Yeah, all right. I don't want. I haven't
Okay,
spent
you
that
don't
much
want to.
actually.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I actually spent for a date with a guy I didn't end up with.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, yeah, that happens to girls too.
Oh, I
Sad.
also wait. I just remembered. I had
What?
some lady who spent for me on a date.
And you didn't end up together.
No, we did not.
You know how that makes the lady feel?
How?
Like a mom.
How
Yeah,
so?
I'm not joking. I mean, okay, so for example, a girl goes on a date with a guy because there was a mutual interest, something like that.
Yeah.
You get to know, and thinking the guy had a good time with her, like she spent on the day. That's fine. I can take this. I'm a strong, independent woman. I can pay for this and all that. And the guy says thank you, and then goes to her afterwards.
Oh,
That is
wow.
not a great feeling. I
No,
feel like a
definitely
mom
not. So now you
paying
guys,
for my kid's
now you
meal.
guys know how I feel, how men feel.
Well, I mean, it happens to the best of us. Some women don't want to admit it, but well, yeah.
Yeah.
For the heck of the content, I tried that. It's not good. I don't want to try it ever again.
Right.
That feeling.
Nobody likes
I
that
felt like
feeling.
shit. Like, am I not pretty enough? Yeah, am I not interesting enough for
but-
you to not just chat thank you?
To be fair,
Okay,
though,
anyway.
I didn't ghost her. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, like the chats, the talk slowly died out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happened.
Right.
Or I think that's what happened.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that.
Okay, let's not dwell on that. Oh, how about this? I have an interesting question, a really curious question for guys. Because I can't talk to my boyfriend about this, because it's weird. Like, I don't know, it's weird, like, asking him, hey, why do guys always get attracted to the photos being posted by women on Facebook? Like, kanang mo like jud sila ba? Like, what draws you? Kana na lang. I mean, you're a guy. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
asking
yeah.
you. Like,
Yeah,
what
I mean,
draws?
like-
Because it's weird if I ask this.
Yeah, I don't.
Diba, there are certain. I mean,
No, yeah. I've
I've-
done that. I've done that.
diba, like, even though you don't find that person interesting,
But she's hot.
their beauty or their physical, their physical appearance attracts you. So, sige lang gyapon mo, chat lang gyapon ka.
Chat or like? I thought we were talking about likes.
What? Like
Yeah, if-
chat.
If
What
like lang.
ways
If
in-
like lang.
Okay,
If like lang, then
kanina lang. What ways, if like lang,
If like lang kay
unsa man?
we'll be like, oh, nice. Like that's it.
Oh,
nothing,
nice.
nothing,
Oh,
nothing
I-
else.
Ooh, very nice heart.
Well, not necessarily heart react, but
React. Okay. Ooh, very nice react.
yeah. It's just that.
Get
It's,
noticed.
it's just
To be
no,
different.
not. It's not even to get noticed. It's just like appreciation, Like, ooh, that looks really nice. Bam, like
Oh.
we're not.
Oh.
We're not. Sometimes we're not.
All right, gotcha.
Well, I'm on from my perspective. It's not about getting noticed. It's about like, ooh, her facial features are nice. Bam, like. Well,
Oh, you just like it.
Yeah.
For the sake of you like it.
yeah. Well, it's also because like I
Okay.
like to draw. Well, we're talking about my perspective, right? So I like to draw, and I like the
Yeah.
the female form is very nice. Okay, the curves are very smooth. The facial features are
Uh-huh.
kanang it's
Yeah.
very nice to draw. All that stuff. So yeah, from an artist's perspective, yeah, it's like,
yeah.
ooh, nice. I like to draw this. Bam. And it's also like, ooh, she's attractive. Nice. It's
Okay.
like just you're walking down the street,
Okay.
right?
Just say, oh, she's hot. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're walking down the street, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
you see a hot girl, and then you just give her a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like
Like.
poker in the face. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. I mean, we're human. We all get attracted to what we like.
Exactly.
Muli nga,
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
you
Even
know.
Bisag you're in a relationship or not, you will lingi.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just fine.
Because that's, you know,
Lingaw lang tanaw.
human nature. Yeah.
Yeah, nature. Okay. How about this? We call this. I don't know how to explain this in English though.
Go
Can I say it in Bisaya instead?
ahead.
Okay. Okay. English Japon. There's a girl ba, like you're not attracted this di mo siya type. She's not your type in any way at all.
Mhm.
But you still talk to her, you still chat with her as she's hot.
I don't
Do
understand.
you do that?
Like, if I don't,
How do I
do I find her
how
hot or
do
not?
I Yes, you do.
But she's not attractive.
You're not attracted to her intellectually.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Emotionally, yeah, that's my question. That like ever since,
Oh. Alright, you want the honest
like,
answer?
guys do that. Even like yeah, of course I want the honest answer, but you know, guys do that. Like even though they're not compatible in any way, which is hot, you keep talking to them. Like,
It's
how do
for
you feel about that?
for my
It's for research purposes.
not just.
Come on, just answer it.
It's for physical purposes.
Answer it honestly. But do you have fun though talking to that person?
No, but we're not there for the talking. We're there for the.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Huh, explains a lot. Okay, all right. Thank you for your honest answer.
Right.
But kaya ninyo, like kaya ninyo
It's so difficult actually. It's really hard.
Like kanang boring ba?
Yeah,
yan?
very,
Diba?
very. Like the only
Like if you're not attracted to the person, it's so
right,
boring.
exactly. Like the only thing like
Jesus.
they ask is like, did we
Yeah.
eat? I'm like, what the fuck? Don't you have anything better to ask or something? Like, especially
Okay, that's
people who
crazy.
have like,
Like all the things.
especially
Uh-huh.
people who have bad movie taste. That I really hate.
Oh
So
my
what movies
So
do you
it's
like?
And then they're like,
I like Totally Spies the movie. Oh my goodness. Okay. So a guy sacrifices a lot for the physical aspect,
yes,
and not really a lot, but
they have
what do you call
to.
this? Overcomes the boredom.
Yeah, they have to, put up with a lot of shit.
Damn. Okay, I respect guys now, because personally, a girl, if they don't find we're more, our hearts are in our hearts. Your heart is in there, down there
Hey,
somewhere.
that's sexist.
Girls find a connection. I'm sorry, but it's kind of true from what you were
Well, it's
saying.
not always that.
Not all
case.
the time. Not all the time. Yeah. So for us women, if that ever happens, like, I mean, we look at abs. Okay, it looks nice. I don't personally like abs, but that's what girls say.
Mm.
I'm trying to be a girl now. What do you call this? We see it, like it's amazing, it's great. But I've seen. I'm sorry for all the guys who do this, but I've met and I've talked and I've flirted with guys who has nice triceps, biceps, whatever.
But zero
I
personality.
think their biceps are bigger. Yeah, biceps are bigger than their brain. And I've talked to one of those people, and they're so egotistic. I'm sorry, but I can't deal with that. Like the moment they start opening up about how good they look, how one they something like that, like I'm gonna stay away. I'm not there for the physical aspect of it all. Like every guy has a DICK. Okay, so I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like to be offered what do you call this, knowledge, humor, whatsoever, taste in whatsoever. Right. So yeah, that's it, I guess.
That's what I wondered actually.
Oh my god.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
What is
because
it?
you just said you don't like that, but like most women who are like, They say like I'm a sapiosexual or some shit, and then
well,
and then go for
well,
dumbass motherfuckers.
I don't know. Maybe it's a sense of fulfillment for them, I guess. But I don't really like personally. I can share for that side of a girl
Yeah.
who does that because I don't. I have no experience with that. Oh, maybe I did. I did. I don't know. Maybe boring lang ato na time, and then he was entertaining me. I guess. So thank you for the company. I guess.
Thanks for
Maybe
the
it's that.
memories na lang.
Yeah, thanks for the memories, MCR.
No.
anyways,
Fallout Boy.
anyways, what? Oh, Fallout Boy. I'm sorry. I'm a jock and I don't know my songs. Anyways, moving
Moving
on.
on.
Do you have a like a weird question that you've always wanted to know in the girl's perspective?
Yes.
Okay,
Why
what
are
is it?
women
Shoot.
always so fast to generalize men?
I think I'm gonna get more water. Okay, why are women so fast to generalize
Yeah,
men?
they're saying like,
Can I have a second?
go ahead. I'll just
Can I have a
I'll
second to
just
think?
explain. Like women are like, oh, all
Uh-huh.
guys are like this. All you want is sex. Blah 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 blah. Well, that's not true. But then they're like, all guys are like
Mm.
this, and then why are guys so desperate to prove they're different from other guys? And I'm like, yeah, because we all are different. Jesus, what is wrong with you?
Okay, this is emotional na ha. Like this is an emotional side of women. I think we've dealt with a lot of really bad experiences with relationships,
Mhm.
I guess, and then that's why we do it
Yeah, but why would
because we
the
see it.
guy have to suffer though?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they got so hurt they build their walls up and then they try to defend their feelings now. So that's why they're what do you call this? They're more careful with who they give their heart to. Charot. Ano na to eh? But yeah, it's true.
All
Like
right.
we're more skeptical after a bad experience. That's why we generalize.
I mean,
like, you
being
men, you are
skeptical.
trash.
Yeah, I mean, being skeptical is fine, but I mean, just
Mhm.
generalizing, overgeneralizing is not fine.
Yes.
Do,
Yeah,
do,
that's
do you get
sad.
what I mean?
That's a sad thing about. Okay, how about this? You've what do you call this? The first time you tried a certain food because your friend tells you like, oh, this is so good, you should try it. It's the best, blah blah blah. Let's say it's the best burger in town, I guess.
Hmm.
And then this was your first burger. I'm being a philosopher. Okay, sorry. This was your first burger, and then you tried it. You took a bite out of it, and it wasn't such a good experience. It wasn't what do you call this? It wasn't what you were thinking you would experience, and you became disappointed. I think that's the same for girls in a relationship. I guess when they have a bad experience about it,
Well,
because different relationships offer different experiences, right?
yeah, but like I don't
And maybe
go
they
around
tried.
generalizing every burger tastes like shit.
I mean, the point is, you get traumatized. I guess.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I understand, but it's still weird
I don't know.
and
In my
unfair.
lifetime, in my 24 years, and you know, there are some experiences that are so bad. It's wrong, but I know it helps the girl to not feel bad about herself anymore. You know, I've had an experience with a guy before. What do you call this? I gave him money, and then afterwards he spent it on his other girl.
Oh wow.
And you finding out about it, it's not really good. So what we do, we cope. We think that men are like that, so that we don't
So it's
do
a
that again. You know,
so it's a what do you call this?
it's a form of defense.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's one side about it. I don't know, based
But
on my experience, I guess.
you know, it's
Uh-huh.
unfair for us. I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Yeah, true.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be skeptical. I'm just saying, you know, be skeptical, but also be open. Like, don't shut your mind to whatever the guy is actually, because you might just lose the
Other
love of
people who
your
could
life.
offer you great
Yeah,
things.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Um.
Yeah, true. Well, it's up to them. It's up to the person, really.
Right.
I've got a question for
Go ahead.
guys. Kissing and telling. Kiss and tell. I know guys do that. Why?
Um. It's a form of.
Don't tell me that you don't do this,
No,
because
I do. I do. I do.
I am friends with a lot of guys,
No, I do.
and they have done this.
Yeah, and this is not only native to guys. Women also do it.
But we don't go around saying it to everyone.
We also don't go around saying it to
Sending
everyone.
pictures. Oh, nakuan ko ni siya, something like that. Huh? What was
It's a
that?
badge.
Yeah.
It's a badge of like
See,
victory.
why do guys do that? Like
No, because
the more
it's very
women
difficult
you
to get laid,
sleep with,
right?
yeah, you get the
Well, for
okay.
guys,
The more
it's
you
very
get laid,
yeah. The more respect you earn.
the more you feel good about yourself, because your friends think it's a great what do you call this? A great achievement. Whatnot.
Yeah,
You deserve
exactly.
a medal for
Yeah.
sleeping with a dozen girls.
Because it is difficult to sleep
For sure, gipaningot karon.
with women. Yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult.
So it's like an achievement if you do.
It is, yeah, definitely. That's the goal of the entire
Okay.
human race. It's
Why?
to procreate.
Okay, so the world doesn't need more human beings. It needs more. It needs more resources, so whatnot. We are actually depleting our resources to support our infinite needs. We don't need more human beings. Okay,
No.
practice safe sex.
Yeah, but
people,
like
just saying.
in terms of like evolution, like people do it to procreate. Like that's like the end goal. It's like to leave a legacy for the human race, and that is offspring.
Okay, so you sleep with a lot of women to.
Well, no, it's not about like just sleeping
okay,
with
so
a
that
lot
is your
of women.
justification
It's
of men making it an achievement.
no. Ah,
This is what I'm asking. Like, why do guys find it as an achievement when they sleep with a lot of women?
okay.
That's my question. I'm sorry.
Like I said, it's the difficulty of achieving even one of those things, or like achieving like getting laid with one of those women is a great achievement in itself, and like having multiple, then obviously you're like a champion.
Okay, I'll just agree to disagree. I'll just agree to disagree. I don't know. I find it. I mean, for women, we find it really insulting to say that we're a conquest
Well, it's not really.
rather than us being an end goal.
Ah, right.
I'm sorry.
No, I understand.
It feels like we're being. Yeah, it feels like it's like a conquest for you, like sleeping with this girl. Like she's the hottest girl in school.
Yeah.
I need to sleep with her, something like that. Rather than us being seen as human beings, we're being seen as meat. Sad, you know?
Well, yeah. Well, it's not really that.
Am I making
Yeah,
sense?
yeah, you are.
No comment.
You are.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I understand, but like, it's not about like, it's not
well,
about
that's
you.
a sad thing. We can change everyone, right?
It's not really about you. It's about us as well. It's about our egos and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mostly about ego
Okay.
and
All right.
pride.
So men need to inflate their egos, I guess, to feel better about themselves.
Yes, like a balloon.
Okay. I got it. Okay, got it. Okay, gotcha. But it's crazy. I can't understand that in men. Like, why can't, what do you call this? Why can't keeping your pants to yourself won't be a great achievement for you? Like, that's how you define a man. If they're loyal, That's the biggest thing. They're loyal nowadays in the modern times. Being loyal is like the number one thing, I guess.
I've I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
I'm gonna say like some intellectual bullshit, pseudo intellectual bullshit.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mammals, primates like us, we're primates. Humans are not
Mhm.
supposed to be monogamous.
Okay.
um,
Okay.
because
Okay.
it would have been better if it was like communal or something. I just don't get the part where like I'm married to you, so I like I'm like I own you or something around that, or like I have rights to you. I don't know. It's kind of hard to understand, wrap my head around it, because like we're
Okay, so you're not in for.
if you look at like chimpanzees and like how their communities function, they are a
Mhm.
very communal whatchamacallit, they are a very communal species. Like they share like
Mhm.
they change partners all the time. Even the women just go around and
Mhm.
like just having sex with a lot of dudes, and then the dudes don't give a shit.
Murag shot.
And then the dudes, they also sleep around with a lot of women,
Uh
and
huh.
they don't give a shit. In the animal world, it's like
Oh. Uh
the
huh.
the monogamous types there are not monogamous because they choose to, but because they are wired to.
It's in their
Yeah, it's in
nature.
their nature. So it's like and I've noticed like humans are not monogamous by nature. I'm just,
Okay.
speaking.
Let me
Okay,
stop you there.
okay.
Let me stop you there. Okay. I mean, we came from that certain line of species. Like, there was a missing link between that thing, like from ape and human, diba? So, I don't think that it's in the nature of humans to do so. Like, we are separated from these species because we are intellectual thinkers. Like, we have norms, we know what's bad or what's good.
Are
We have we make laws to maintain order, something like that. But not let's not get into politics right now. But
Duralex said
that's why
Lex.
we're separated from. That's why we're separated from these beings, because
Are we really
we
though?
think,
Or is
we
it
rationalize. I mean, some people are stupid, but we rationalize.
are we
And
though?
when we do, we think about the benefit. I mean, the effect and cost of our certain actions. And if we do that, like how apes do it, or chimpanzees, or whatever animal you were referring
Mhm.
to, what makes us different from them, diba?
Nothing. That's my point. We are not different from them.
But what we
We're
are,
not
we are
really.
on top of the
Like,
food
no,
chain.
not really. Oh well, yeah, we are, but we're apex predators, but we still
Yeah,
are
we
predators.
are.
Um,
We're destroying the environment.
people
They're
are
not.
also people are also. I mean, there's research that says like whales are actually way smarter than we think, but they are
Mm-hmm.
just held back by their own physiology.
Because they live in
Yeah,
water.
and because of the shape of their
They're
bodies.
too freaking
Yeah,
big.
the shape of their bodies, so
Uh-huh.
they can't do anything else other than swim and like have sex and eat.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay, so maybe
yeah,
humans were put on this earth to be different from I'm tackling on religion, but maybe we're here on this earth. That's why we have what do you call this? Different features, and we stand above what do you call
all the
this?
rest of
Stand
the
above
animals.
any living creatures. Yeah, because we have different abilities, and that's why we should what do you call this? Use those abilities and not become like animals. Yes. No, no, nag-evolution naman ta.
Because
We're talking about dating. We're supposed to talk about dating.
dating
Goodness.
has roots in evolution if you think about
But
it.
that's my
Like,
opinion. That's yours.
because like dating is human nature, right?
Like what?
So dating is human nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of human nature. So like, human
I don't
nature.
think dating was human nature.
No, no, no. I mean like the thought of like one and one getting together.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe in different cultures, and different religions, they allow what do you call this?
Polyamorous relationships.
Polygamous
And
marriages.
no, they do. They
Yeah,
do.
that term.
They do
Sorry, I don't know that. Uh-huh.
in a tribe in Africa. They have this like
Yeah.
communal
Muslims
thing.
do it too.
No, not really, because like
Yeah.
one husband, many wives. It's not like
They have
no husband, no
many
wife.
wives, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
then
the ratio of
in
how
this,
many women to men.
yeah, it's not proportion. But in this tribe in Africa, there's no
Yes.
husband and wife, but there's just, everybody raises the children, so they're more responsible because like, you never know
They're
that's your
just
kid or
creating
something.
life.
Yeah, and then there's
Yeah.
there's no sense of
Okay.
ownership or something, so everybody lives their best life. I think this could work in like small communities, but very difficult in larger ones. I'm
I
sorry,
guess
I'm getting
maybe
really
if
serious
you
now.
grew up in that certain culture, but yeah, but I guess when you grew up in that, you were raised in that certain culture, like from the beginning, that would work, I guess. But if you introduce that kind of what do you call this culture to an existent culture that's already, that's already here, it would be.
Disastrous.
I mean, people can't. Yes, people won't accept it because they live by these norms.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it will be
Definitely,
crazy.
I agree, I agree. But like, I'm just saying, like
Mm-hmm.
we were not meant to live like this man and wife bullshit. I'm sorry to all the.
I know it's your opinion though, but I'd still prefer what do you call this? One partner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't want two. One headache is enough to deal with. Just saying.
No, I agree.
But anyways, what else you want to know about women's perspective?
Right. Let me just.
Yeah.
Let me just get my questions.
Okay, go ahead, do that.
We're going back to the.
Okay, I am. Okay. All right.
Going back to the what you call it? Kadto ganing. Kadong generalizing men.
Asato. Which one? Okay.
Alright, so.
Okay.
So do you think?
What do you want to know?
Do you think like it's your emotions that complicate how you perceive things? And do you agree it's the basis of why you generalize your beliefs towards men?
Yes, I'm gonna answer directly. Yes. Sometimes our emotions get in the way of actually rationalizing things.
Mhm.
We rationalizing things based on our emotions,
So it's not really rationalizing.
and maybe by yeah, yeah, in a way, yes, it's not. I don't know. Like women, biologically speaking, women's hormones are different from men,
Right.
and these hormones that we have tend to make us feel different about, like, for example, if we're on, but it explains it, but it doesn't excuse it. Okay, like for example, when we're on our periods, like our emotions are heightened. Charot, we're a vampire. Our emotions are different. Like if we get mad, we get really mad.
Right. Right.
It's, in a way, it's not our fault, but we're like, as you said, programmed like that.
Yes.
So maybe
Slaves to your emotions.
our emotions get the best of us.
While men
Yeah.
are slaves to their egos.
Egos. That's really nice. It explains a lot, really.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it explains how people operate, not only in relationships, not only in what do you call this, not only in
Work.
household, but in work as well.
Yeah,
Work
exactly.
in the labor area.
Mhm.
Scary. But
Like,
anyways,
I wanna,
I want to ask you
know
this
though.
about. Yeah.
Give me one question.
What is it?
So like, so you're saying like men are some women obviously say that like all men are toxic, right? But don't they also
Mhm.
realize that like by saying that they're also like being toxic? Do you agree?
Oh,
Like
I
it's
fully
also
agree.
like
Some
spreading
women
the
are
same
really
quality
toxic.
of toxicity to modern society.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
that was easy.
we can say. I mean, we can say that like we're all. We can say like people are toxic. up until we realize that we are actually the ones spreading the toxicity and we should do something about it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
whatever gender you are, if you happen to be toxic, you should deal with your own shit or whatnot.
No, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, and I don't think that's based on gender really. I
No,
don't think that's based on one gender, but it
this entire
happens
human
to
race.
everyone, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
All right.
I want to ask you about this. Labels and commitment. It goes
So what are
together.
we?
Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Okay.
Uh,
Labels and commitment go together.
uh,
Why are men afraid of committing? Why are men afraid of actually labeling a relationship?
um,
I'll give
one,
you time.
it might ruin our prospects with other women because we're not so sure about you. I mean, the
Okay.
woman we're
Mm-hmm.
courting. I mean, two.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, hmm, not so sure. It
One.
because
Okay. One reason.
because
Okay.
for me it's kind of scary, like one thing leads to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, we're girlfriend and boyfriend, and then next thing you know, we're husband and wife, and then like, oh my god, the death of the bachelor.
Yeah, yeah. It's an overwhelming feeling, really. I mean, you have a really viable reason, Jude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like,
Maybe you're
yeah,
not sure about the girl.
exactly. Yeah.
That's why you're also practicing the what do you call this?
So,
Giving a chance. Maybe this could actually work. But
exactly.
I'm not actually giving it my 100%
Yep.
because there might be someone out there who's better
Right.
suited for me.
Exactly. Like 1 foot out the
Okay.
door.
All right. All right.
Because
I get
in my case, like,
it. Just to be safe.
in my case, like when I was
Uh-huh.
sure, like, I really like this girl, I never had any doubts. Like, I just like, will you be my girlfriend? I just asked her
Mm-hmm.
outright. But then for like some women I'm not so sure about, I'm like,
Okay. Do
I'm like medyo
okay.
skeptical about it.
Let's see where this goes. Okay. So I was about to ask you something. Nakalimot na nun ko. Ah, okay. Do men date to marry, or do men just date cause they want to?
In my case, I date because I want
Uh
to,
huh.
not to marry because fuck marriage.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, no need to explain there. Cause I don't know. Some women when they date, because it's like to marry. Like, why am I gonna waste time with a person if I don't end up with this person,
Like,
right?
well, yeah, I get the women's side, but like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, there's always this thought of like, there's always someone out there that might be better.
Yeah. I mean, there's always someone out there who's better. Yeah, there's always someone out there who's better, who's more good looking, who's more funny, or I mean, sorry, funnier than you,
Mhm.
who's more intelligent.
Right.
There's always that person, and it's a matter, I guess, of choice, like to end up with that person. If you keep, I mean, if you live your life always looking, always hunting, then you will never be satisfied. Because the moment I guess you when you find someone and then you like them, but you always have that thought that there's always another person who's better than this person I'm seeing now, you won't ever be satisfied or happy. And no, just a thought. I mean, I've had too much of the Good Doctor, watching the Good Doctor series, I guess.
Doctor Who?
But it's just a thought. No, the Good Doctor.
Oh, the Good Doctor. Okay. No, yeah, I agree with you. I
Mm-hmm.
agree.
Diba? Like, we're always in constant chase for what's next or what's out there, what's better. I mean, that's a human kind of thing
Mhm.
because we always have unlimited wants
Right.
and insufficient resources to provide for that. And it's just crazy. That's why, I don't know, most women, when they date, they don't often see the flaw of men, they don't often see what this person is lacking, but rather what this person can provide for me. Like complementary kind of relationship.
Right.
Like you benefiting from me, and you can provide that, and I can provide this.
Oh yeah,
You be the 80% now, I be the 20%.
it's a mutual thing, you know. It's a give and take.
All right, gotcha. So you still believe in just dating because you want to, because there's always someone better.
No, not really. Like I date just to give them, like, give ourselves a chance, you know.
Okay, all right, yeah, true. Like maybe this could work out. We'll see, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm satisfied with your answer. Thank you. Okay, labels and commitment. Okay, we can crush that out. What else is there in dating? Like I'm trying to see what do you call this? The flaws of what do you call of different genders. Like asa ta magkuwang pirmi ba?
Why you always gotta like dish out?
Where?
Why you always gotta dish out your red tide moments on the boyfriends?
Oh, okay.
Or like, let me rephrase it. Why you always gotta be a bitch when you're on your period?
I don't know. I mean, women can't control their emotions at that time. Like, even I, for example, personally, ako yung awayan ako iyab every single time. I find something awayan na mo because I'm on my period.
Is it because of the pain?
I don't know. Trust me, it really is really painful. I mean, some girls are lucky enough to not feel dysmenorrhea. I don't know. It's like elevated hormones, I guess.
But it's mostly not
and
because
very
of the pain.
active.
Then.
No, it's not. I don't think it's the pain. It's the elevated hormones, I guess.
All right.
And we're very very irritable during that time. Like we don't want you breathing during that time, so stay away from us. Like I am annoyed by you blinking your eyes, so go away. I think that's biological, I guess, or I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know these things, but based on my experience, it's like that. Hormones.
Oh,
Hormones.
Okay. That explains a lot.
All right. Well, if you try having what do you call this? A monthly visitor every now and then, it's not such a pleasant experience.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy. You know, it's so hard. Why do we pay for our sanitary napkins? It's not our fault we get this, you know? May pamabuntis. I'm kidding. No, I don't want to say that. But what do you call it? It's so expensive. Come on, like a pack of it. Like for example, all nights a pack is 100 plus pesos with 8 pads only. Crazy.
Yeah, I will.
And razors.
Razors.
Never mind. Moving on. Razors
okay.
are very what do you call this? Are cheap. Napkins are so expensive. Jesus.
Right.
But anyways, moving on. Moving on. Do you have?
I'm good.
Other thoughts about? Okay. All right. I had one question that I forgot to ask. I guess. I think I'll end it with that. I guess.
We're done.
So, I forgot my questions actually. Wait, let me find something. I was thinking about labels. What else? Oh, how about this? Why do guys, at the end of the relationship, why do guys go around talking with other girls the moment the relationship ends? I'm not talking only about talking, but you know, all the things that you do. Men do that. What is it? Is it like a coping mechanism of some sort?
Yes.
Or you're just assholes.
It's one way to like bury our emotions because like we don't know how to deal with our emotions. Like most men don't. And
how do you deal with it personally?
I flirt.
Okay, does it really help? Does it make you feel good about yourself if men do that? Like after a bad, like, you know, I want to know because us women we want to think that certain relationship mattered to.
No, it did.
Like we want to. Di mo magmaoy.
Magmaoy biya.
So mo na maoy ninyo.
Well, it's not always like directly nga mukuan nga we flirt, but like
Uh-huh.
I don't want to get drunk. I mean, I'm tired.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
I'd
rather
rather
flirt than
flirt
get drunk.
than get drunk.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. You don't. Men don't deal with emotions well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Definitely don't.
Okay.
I think it's the
Okay.
toxic masculinity women keep talking about.
Uh-huh. It is existent. Have you ever tried talking to someone, like talking to a really close friend of yours about like you maoying of it?
Oh yeah,
What
yeah,
is-
definitely.
What is the English term of maoy though?
What?
Because you can't say sad. What's the English term of maoy?
Mopey? No, not mopey.
I don't know,
Heartbroken.
there's no term for maoy. Okay.
Heartbroken, I
How
guess.
have you ever heartbreak? Have you ever talked to someone because of a heartbreak? Like talk to a
Yes,
friend.
definitely. Recently.
Okay, kanang ni kuan ka ni share kasi
Oh yeah,
feelings.
definitely.
Okay, ikatawa good. You're not sharing. Don't worry. Dili na to ko na tong personal I can hang on ni atong personal relationships or whatnot. Okay, cause for women ba, like when we see like we've been together with a person for a very long time, and then we see these people or this person going around town sleeping with everybody and talking to every girl that breathes.
Yes.
It's sad for us. Like, didn't it matter to you? That's really hurtful because I know that girls deal with heartbreak differently.
No, you guys are more mature
Right?
with it.
Oh, trust me, we're not.
No. I mean, like, you know how to.
We're
you know
not.
how to. Well, to us, emotions are foreign.
Why is that? Like, do you have an explanation for that?
I don't know, testosterone maybe, or the way we were brought up, psychological, might be in our DNA.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's a lot of possible reasons.
Well, true. I've only met one guy in my entire life who's very emotional, more emotional than me, and it's weird. It's the norm, diba? Because men don't really talk about their emotions
Yeah.
that much, I guess.
The only emotions we have are like
Okay, all right.
anger and frustration.
Mm-hmm. What about happiness? Crazy. Okay. All right. Gotcha. I accept your answer.
With open
But-
arms.
Not really with open arms. It's just there at the gate waiting.
Alright.
I just can't wrap my mind around like guys after a relationship that person mattered to them, like they were so in love, and then when they broke up it's like murag wala. Like why can't a guy and a girl remain friends after a relationship? Like why
Oh,
can't
that's
they
another
maintain
question.
Yeah, like why can't they maintain the friendship ba? Because of course
Because obviously there's
you've
like
shared
still
a lot.
emotions involved.
Okay. So would you
There's,
rather
like,
stay
still-
friends with your ex?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it.
But that depends on like which ex though.
It depends on the person. Okay.
And how it
Okay.
happened. Yeah. It always depends on the person.
And
It's
how the
never like
breakup was.
Yeah. It's never like a one cut answer to all of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I've never been friends with any ex. I don't like it. But anyways,
Which means
I have issues I have to deal with. I'm kidding.
yes.
I'm kidding.
I was
I'm
about
kidding.
to say that.
No, it's
Thanks
weird. Thanks for not letting you say it. And thanks for me actually, what do you call this?
admitting
To it. Okay, fine then. But yeah, I don't know. We have our own issues, man. Come on, cut me some slack.
it. all right.
Like we deal with the relationships in a weird way. Anyways, so I think that's about it for our dating topic.
Woohoo! Second
Yay!
episode donezo.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like you guys, if you wanna hear more about the random Cebuano, that's with Mikey
What's
and
wrong with
C.
the?
Because when you say the, it's supposed to be followed by a vowel.
Oh.
That's
I
why you
didn't
say
know that.
the. if it's the,
I
it's
learned
supposed to
something
be
today.
followed by a consonant. Okay. Learn
Damn,
these
I did
every
not
day.
know
You
that
learn
actually.
something every day. That's why we
I
say
like
the
that.
apple,
Okay.
the
Ah,
Mikey
right.
Castro, the end. Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
So thank you so much for this episode. The Random Cebuano. Catch us. We have a YouTube page. You guys want to
And a
follow?
Facebook page coming soon.
Yes, and a Facebook page coming soon. And
And
and follow us lang for now on our YouTube page. Can you tell them what our YouTube page is? Because I don't know yet.
the YouTube page is The Random Cebuano, or TRC.
Okay. And
Don't
we
forget
will.
to like and
Uh-huh.
subscribe.
Yeah, we should upload our what you call this, our podcast in different websites. We'll be doing that soon enough. Different
Yes.
platforms.
Watch out for us on Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram for more updates.
And more episodes coming next with other
Yes.
guests as well. So
And
mhm.
we'll be talking about random stuff, from dating to history to serial killers from Cebu. But it's always got to
Oh.
revolve around Cebu. So that's why we're called the Random Cebuano.
That's right.
Thank you
guys.
very much for listening, and enjoy your day.
Goodbye.
Bye.